Hey everybody, my name is Bernadette Henry of MIF Lifestyle, and I help busy moms get fit. Motherhood, it is the hardest, one of the hardest jobs in the world, and we do not get the proper credit. And I know you can agree with me, all right? So not only do we wear many hats, but we tackle a lot of responsibilities. Like I said, we are very busy people, especially dealing with the children, and then dealing with maybe our spouses, and then dealing with the boss. Like, we do not get the credit. You know, some people, they could just have a job and their life and that's it. But like I said, motherhood, the hardest job in the world, bar none. Okay. And then you're adding other things to that. So we do not take the adequate time for ourselves. So, I mean, some of you may have went out last night. Some of you, it's probably been a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. Others is like, me time, what's that? A lot of times, in addition to having our children, households, and jobs, there's other things that we sometimes do to make ourselves even more tired. We compare ourselves to other moms. So a lot of times we may scroll online and we see this mom right here. She's at tennis practice with her kids every day. She's baking cakes, and she got her job, and she got the husband. And a lot of times you sit there and you may look at her life and be like, damn, like, what kind of worthless piece of crap am I? But you don't know what she's going through. And let me tell you, maybe her baking that cake every week is her escape. It makes her feel good because that's the only thing that she could do for herself, you know, to kind of get away from all the noise and clutter in her head. So do not compare yourself to other moms. And let me tell you, I fall in that trap because sometimes I be watching some moms and they look like they're doing so good and they look like their lives are perfect. And at the end of the day, like, we all have the same struggles, okay? So stop comparing yourself to other moms, you know, in your life or on social media. Number two, you cannot do everything yourself. You cannot do everything yourself. If you're already working a full-time job out of the home and you have to deal with the children, like, if your spouse know how to cook, let him cook a few days a week. You don't have to cook every day. It's too much. It's too much. If you have a baby, maybe your spouse put the pamper on a little crooked, but that don't mean you should change every single pamper. Like, give it, like, there's a little things you can do to alleviate your stress. Number three, learn how to say no sometimes, because sometimes we just want to say yes to everything. Yes. Then we wonder why we're already overwhelmed when we already have a lot of overwhelm. Okay, so those are some things that sometimes we take on in addition to taking care of the kids and having that full-time job. So 4 reasons why we need that me time. Number one, it gives us some quiet time to explore our own thoughts. Like, we are sometimes all over the place. We got the kids chattering out here. We got the boys chattering. We have the husband. It's just so much chitter chatter going on that sometimes you just need that time to think. 2, clarity. It's so much going on that you sometimes need to just be able to sort things out, reason things. So a lot of times this will come up and you're like, oh yeah, I'm good. This will come up. Oh yeah, I'm good. This will come up. But then you forgot you just said this to that and you're like, oh. So sometimes you just need that time to put things in perspective and pick out the important things of them all. Number 3, you need peace. We're ripping and running. It's like you feel like you're going nonstop. You're going in circles. Now you see that peace just for yourself to keep from going crazy. You understand? Number 4, you deserve it. You deserve it. You work too hard. You deserve to let your hair down. You deserve to go out and dance for a little while. You deserve to hang out with your friends. You deserve it all. Because as moms, as employees, as caretakers, we don't get treated fair all the time. Not at all. It's like, I think the only people that will give us credit is each other, because we know the struggle. Like, we know the struggle. Thank you so much for taking this time out to listen to me. I encourage you to get that me time however you can. I know it's hard because childcare issues, yada, yada. Yeah, what are your barriers to having me time? Let me know that in the comments. Thank you so much. Have a great day.